Hello, model railroaders, and welcome back to the Mascoutin Valley Railroad. Wanted to give you all a layout update today, a little layout tour, and catch everyone back up as to the progress as to what's going on with my model railroad. So, for those that remember, you can see that we're here at Pine River Junction. You might also recognize this as the backdrop to the second section podcast. And we've gone ahead and added a few more details here and brought the scene to life a bit. So we've added some trees, some birch trees here. We've gone ahead and added the water to the bog scene here. We've used a combination of the boomer technique with the acrylics of the GAC 500 from Golden. And then I mixed that up and applied an initial layer of it, but it was a little, I worked it a little too hard and it got bubbles in here. So, and there was tiny little microscopic bubbles. So I came back over the top of it with this Liquitex pouring medium, and it added a bit of the gloss finish, as you can see here, and then it got rid of a majority of the bubbles, and I am really happy with the outcome here. And you can see there is a bit of a chop on the water because, there is a bit of a breeze. And then the tamarack bog here, the little trees, I'm going to work on those because I feel the trunks are just a little too thick. So we're going to go back and try and redo some of the tamarack mini trees here and fill in the hillside here. You'll notice that I added an old burned out or rusted out car into the scene here. Now we're starting to get some of the other background trees in as well. We've gone and added some details here to the depot scene at Pine River Junction. So we have the depot proper in there now. And we've put some of the mini prints models that we've got over the course of the last year, painted up and put in. So I got my hound dog Gabby there on the left, and there's my mini me under the lamp, and then you'll probably recognize Ray Arnott there in the yellow shirt from the Around the Layout podcast. He got a mini me done to him, and of course he is looking for some traffic here at Pine River Junction. Hopefully be able to catch some of the action here on the Mascoutin Valley Railroad. The main industry at Pine River Junction, which is Pine River Wood Products, is starting to come along. So the last time you guys saw it, it was basically just a shell of a styrene scratch-built structure, but we're starting to add some details to it. And again, this is just a backdrop flat that completely scratch built. And then we're also adding some details here as well to the scene. So this is our wood chip loading area here. So you can see adding some of the details of the track of the spilled chips. We got a tool shed there. And an old stump car that I made in from a Tushy resin kit. And we've added another log pile back there just to kind of bust up the backdrop. And then you can see we have that Home Shops Washington Northern boxcar all weathered up and ready to go. And again, more details being added as we carry on down the line here at Pine River Wood Products. So overall, Pine River Junction's probably about 80% done. We still have a little ways to go on getting the details put in. The overall major features are all roughed in now. but we still got a lot of static grass to add, trackside details, got a bunch of trees that we need to put in. But overall, scene's about 80% done. And I'm going to take you over to the next side, or the other side of this backdrop, so you can see the next section of the layout that we're going to be starting here. The next section of the layout that we're going to be working on this fall and winter here is essentially it's part of the yard that we're building here for the layout, and we're going to think of this like another shelf layout, so to speak. But what we're looking at here is the yard lead and then a storage facility, and then as we come down, there'll be an engine house, just a 2-stall deal down here at the end. So this is going to be the next section of the layout that we're going to be working on. So you can see the old Chicago Northwestern units down there, and that's where the engine house is going to be. And then we do have the yard tracks all laid in, so I'm just going to swing you guys around so you can see some of the shame of the layout, but also the yard here, how it's still under construction, but it's well on its way, right? So yard's operational, but again, the next scene that I really wanted to focus on here on the layout is going to be this engine facility. You might notice that the colors on this side of the backdrop don't necessarily match with what's going on the other, what's happening on the other side, and that's because I've made the executive decision to move the layout from summertime to fall. I just find that I think the fall colors with the green locomotives is really going to pop, and just having that nice variety of foliage. So it's not just green, but you get the greens, the oranges, the browns, the golds, all of that. It's really going to look nice. But again, that's what we're looking to do here is we set up, this is going to be essentially an engine storage area, maybe a caboose area, and then a rip track as well. So you can see, have my little tool shed here kind of set in. We're still doing the setup of this scene. We haven't really figured it out just yet. But again, we're looking at, I originally put in some code 70 track here. I think we're gonna go down to code 55. And we're gonna take out all of this code 70, go down to code 55. And then some of these turnouts that I have in here, I'm gonna be replacing them with some highly detailed hand-built turnouts from Oak Hill. You can see these are some really prototypically accurate looking turnouts. You can see they got the cast frog in there. They have the tie plates, and then you have the throw bar in there as well. So it's not a giant, PC board tie. It's more of a prototypical width of the throw bar in there, and these look really nice. So we're going to try one of these out here. We're going to replace this Pico switch right here. We're going to replace that with this Oak Hill turnout that I made, and let's see how it looks in there. Content for the channel going forward is going to take a different approach. We're going to go to more of a build in public type vlog setting here on the Mascoutin Valley, where I'm going to be showing you guys what works and what doesn't work. I'll still be doing a few how-to videos, but overall, we're going to make sure that you guys get to see all the struggles and all the mistakes that I make, so that you guys don't make them in the future. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.